Good morning, Southern California, AM 1220 KHTS. This is your host, Fred Arnold, on the Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce Business Spotlight. And this time, you're both business owners in your own right, but I want to talk today about the ambassador program, because you're both ambassadors with the Chamber of Commerce, and I believe it's helped you immensely in your businesses. So, Rhona, tell me about being a Chamber ambassador.
Well, being a Chamber ambassador affords you many opportunities. It affords you a way of going out there and representing the Chamber. While you're out there in the community, explaining and helping newer members be more comfortable with the Chamber. It's a great way of going out there, and we have an ambassador program that we work different events. For example, at a mixer, you can work check-in. You can.
And what's a mixer
bar.
for somebody who's watching this for the first time?
Every month we have two what I call main events of the month. We have a breakfast, which is always the second Wednesday of the month, at 7 o'clock at Embassy Suites, and the third Wednesday of the month we have what we call a business after-hour mixer, and that's where a different business will host the event, and it's a great way to go out there and meet between 200 and 300 Chamber members.
And that's the key, is meeting people as you're growing your business.
Right.
And as ambassador, you could do that.
Right.
Excellent. Kim Kurowski.
Yes.
I get that right.
Yes,
what are some of the advantages? Because you're a long-time veteran with the Chamber of Commerce, former chair of the Chamber of Commerce, and ambassador.
Well, as far as when I first started, I didn't know anybody, and being an ambassador helps you get to know people. And the big key that we always say, as you know, Rhona, people like doing business with people they know. So the more people you get to know, the more people you're going to do business with. And not necessarily, if they can't use your services, they know somebody who can. Being an ambassador gives you the flexibility of meeting lots and lots of different people at different events. Like Rhona said, we have two main events going on. We have the breakfast, which is the second Wednesday of the month, and that's hardcore networking. You get up, you do a 25-second commercial, you promote your business, we give awards out for the commercials. The mixer has a whole different group of people coming. That's more of a social networking hour, and again, we have ambassadors working that. You can do check-in, where everybody has to go through the line, so they read your name, you get to meet them. Everybody comes up to the bar to get a drink. You can be a bartender, and you get to meet them there. Or you can sell raffle tickets. So there's all kinds of things to do to become as an ambassador.
And one of the things I want to bring up, because I remember how it was when I went to my first event, my first breakfast. It was very overwhelming as a new member. I didn't know a lot of people in the community at that time, and it was hard. So what I started to do, once I became an ambassador, remembering how I felt, I used to invite newer members. I would save 3 seats at my table, invite them to come. I would meet with them, start introducing them to people. So you are a representative of the Chamber, not only to endorse it, but also to make people feel very welcome.
You know, I want to talk about something, and that is, I'm a big believer that people will do business with you if they love, like, or trust you. One of the three. They might love you, family members, right? Or good friends. They might like you because they know you. Or they might just trust you because they kind of know your good character. And that goes to, some ambassadors have built their entire business around the ambassador program.
Absolutely.
Their thriving income is just from this one thing with the Chamber of Commerce.
From a personal note, I started in 2003, the latter part of 2003. I've lived in this community since '83, but I went out on my own. And I knew that I had to get back into the community where people got to know me, knew what I did, and so the Chamber was my very first. I remember Carolyn signing me up under the big white tent on the corner of McBean and
That's
Valencia.
Right.
The old expo, and I went to events. I went to grand openings. I was out there always representing, and I was thrilled to receive Ambassador of the Year the following year, not really knowing how it was I was achieving it. All I knew was I was getting out there and getting people to know me. And again, what you put into the Chamber, you're going to reap the benefits down the road.
Yep. If you help enough people achieve their dreams and goals in life, you will achieve yours.
Absolutely.
Now, Kim, someone's new. They want to open up a new company, or they're new to the Valley, or they're new to the Chamber. How should they get involved?
Well, definitely the first thing you want to do is you definitely want to join the Chamber of Commerce. We also help out with the new businesses by promoting their business with a grand opening and a ribbon cutting, which is a great way to get more free publicity. You get the wonderful plaques from the dignitaries. You get your picture in the business journal. It's a great way to get your name out there. And being an ambassador, we also invite all the other ambassadors to come to promote your grand opening. And all the ambassadors support each other. It's like a family. We become a family.
It's a great network. Being on the board of directors, I go to the grand openings, and there's always 3 or 4 ambassadors, if not more.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I was one the other night. It was 5 or 6, and it was just a really small, very personal grand opening. But you went to represent your great Chamber of Commerce to a new business.
Yes, and it's wonderful. I mean, I do the Get Acquainted breakfast, and when we talk to the new members, that we tell them this is the best investment they could possibly make. The next thing we want them to do is get involved as an ambassador, because that's how we all started. Everybody who's been at the top has started as an ambassador and worked their way up.
Yes, and there's a lot of events to get involved with.
Absolutely, and where I felt comfortable is the ambassador committee, and I am very proud to run that meeting once a month. It's the 4th Thursday of every month. But you got to meet when I started, I got to meet a smaller core group of people, which kind of got your foot in the door, and you were able to start moving forward. Join the committees. We're doing golf committees is in force, and we're doing our golf tournament. Our big golf tournament is in April. We're working on Expo right now in October. So, get involved. The more you get involved, the more you will reap the benefits.
It's all about love, like, and trust. SCVChamber.com.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, we're on Tournament Road for the Chamber of Commerce, and if you want to get involved, contact
Turney Road.
Turney Road. I'm sorry. And just real quickly, Kim, your email address.
My email address, Kim_Kurowski @hotmail.com.
Rhona at AFFloans.com.
I have Kim Kurowski and Rhona Jukes, ambassadors and business women of the Santa Clarita Valley, really making a brighter future for all those that join the Chamber of Commerce. Hope you've enjoyed this business spotlight on AM 1220 KHTS.